Welcome to Punjabi Market, a South Asian community located at Main and 49th Street in South Vancouver. Despite being only a few blocks long, it's filled with a wide variety of shops including restaurants, barber shops, clothing stores, and jewelry shops.
My parents, they opened a jewelry store here in 1985, and we sat behind the tables that people would come to on a daily basis. And I come from a long lineage of jewelers. I'm a fifth generation jeweler, and for me, what it really means, the Punjabi market, is like it gave me an avenue through which to express my heritage. I mean, if my parents had moved to any other place besides Vancouver, I don't see them being in this industry anymore. This space facilitated their ability sort of to, practice what was in our roots for such a long time. It's because of the Punjabi market that I know how to speak Punjabi. I know folks from my community, long-standing relationships. For Punjabi folks in particular, jewelry plays a big role, a symbolic role in sort of, how two families come together and how two people come together to express their love. And, having multiple jewelry stores here, people could come and sort of, relive what their parents did and relive what their parents did. And, it's sort of a transfer of wealth to the next generation. And we're able to do that because we have South Asian jewelry stores here that are able to serve the community. It's what happens inside the space that really matters, and how folks interact, and sharing each other's stories, and sharing hey, where are you from, and building those connections that really matters.
Coming to Punjabi Market was a place where I was introduced to my culture for the first time, really. And now having two young children of my own, every time I come probably once a week to Punjabi Market, and my 3-year-old is always like, can I come along? Because she knows now what Punjabi Market is and where it is. And it's just such a crazy thing for me to see. Like, I remember being young and thinking, it's 3 blocks, but I remember thinking it was like 2 miles long, walking forever. And that's just because we would come and make an outing of it. We'd, follow our parents and aunts around from shop to shop. We'd have lunch at Himalaya restaurant. That's the reason when I met Gulzar and he was talking about the revitalization, I said yes right away to being involved, because it was such a huge part of my upbringing, right? Like, I didn't come every month even. I probably came a couple times a year, but it created lasting memories for me. And now having my own daughter and seeing her little legs walking these streets, we've had lunch under the marigold several times. And yeah, it's just great for me. Like, my kids are half Indian, half Polish. So it's really important to us to have them be connected to both parts of their heritage. So I think Punjabi Market is a great way for them, like going into some of the shops and, like interacting with folks. And it's just such a different sense than like going to a mall or going to a strip mall, right? There's, I don't even know how to explain it. There's something deeper there. I think that's what makes it important to me.
I went to school there, and like when I got old enough to jump from the primary side to the older side of the park of the school, during lunchtime, I'd walk down to the Punjabi Market and drop by Mr. Tour's grocery store every single day and grab a bar of chocolate or something like that. And, just running in there and saying, Sat Sri Akal, uncle, and, him saying, hey, take whatever you want, I don't know, I felt like love, you know what I mean? I felt like love. That's what it felt like to me. And after school, we'd come here. And back then, there was a lot of young entrepreneurs. They had kids that are around the same age as me. So the Punjabi Market, would turn into a playground for us. We'd run around, we'd go back to the playground at school, we'd come back, we'd play, cops and robbers, and, we'd chill out and hang out, eat food, and drink too much Coke or Pepsi, and get jumped up off of sugar, and then run back to our stores and bother our parents. Those are the memories. And just it was the bonds that I got to form. And then eventually, I got really interested in what my family was doing. And I think I was 9 or 10 the first time I sold a piece of jewelry. God bless the woman who has sold it to, because I kept giving her the wrong price. I kept giving her a massive discount, and she's like, are you sure you want to sell this to me for this much? Are you sure? And then finally my mom stepped in, and she double checked all the numbers. She's like, Gulu, you're giving her too great of a deal. And she was so sweet. She's like, it's okay. I'll pay the extra amount. It's all good. And yeah, that was a fantastic day. That's what really got me into like, being a jeweler, I guess. My dad passed away in 2017. And I don't know, one day I just made this connection that, hey, like everything I have to be thankful for in life is because he and my mother busted their ass in the Punjabi market every day for 30 something years. And I really appreciated that insight and I was very grateful for it. So I just started talking about how much I cared about this place. And then I met a lot of good people along the way.
Punjabi Market is a place where people like Gulzar can remember, experience, and express his culture.
Other things we have on the go, like we put together an art installation several weeks ago called Marigolds in the Market. And that helps to sort of enhance the neighborhood, draw people in, add some vibrancy to the neighborhood. With Marigolds, it's something our elders can relate to. It was items that they used to decorate their homes and temples and whatnot back home. So we wanted to help make it a little bit nostalgic for them as well. We are working with Indian Summer Festival this summer to put together a self-guided walking tour. That'll be launching July 3rd to 17th. And folks will be able to come down to the market, plug in their headphones, and listen to an audio tour that's narrated and takes you through the historical significant areas in the market and sort of give light to what the future might hold. And the other big thing we're working on right now is we are partnering with Vancouver Mural Festival. We're on track to bring 4 murals to the market. Painting will start at the end of July. And that's the first time murals are coming, or like public art on that level is coming to the market. And we're really excited because, that not only helps beautify the space, but it helps draw people back in. It's going to bring in people that aren't already familiar with Punjabi market. And we can sort of use that as a teaching moment, introduce them to Punjabi market and introduce a larger audience to some really diverse stories from some wonderful artists.